Guys, I was ready to move on from this Justin Timberlake arrest story, but then I saw this article. This headline speaks for itself. The dude was warned minutes before getting in the car by the same officer. So now they're out there trying to unmask the rookie officer who's been infuriating the Hampton elite for months. Oh, boo-hoo, the Hampton people are getting pulled over for drunk driving. Good. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signor. Look, what a dumbass. Truly, the definition of the word. He ignored the warning minutes before the DWI from the same officer who ended up arresting him. So this officer, who we're going to get to in a second, warned him. He's bringing Dopey back. He could have avoided this altogether if he'd heeded the wise words of the young cop who later placed him in handcuffs. Local law enforcement sources telling the Post, Timberlake was actually stopped twice on Tuesday morning in Sag Harbor on Long Island. The first time he received a warning not to continue with his trip. He was stopped and advised not to drive, the source said to Crimea River Crooner. The officer didn't recognize him as a young guy, and he still gave Justin a break because he didn't pose an immediate danger. The now infamous officer has since been identified. Michael thought that it was the end of it. The guy could get a ride home, said the source, but several minutes later, as Arkinson was patrolling a different side of the village, Timberlake was observed by the same officer driving his 2025 BMW SUV again and was stopped. What a dumbass, the source reflected. I'm thinking he could afford a driver. How's that for entitlement? Look, this has been the story this whole week. This isn't negative Chris Cuomo. My God, this guy's still out there trying to defend Justin Timberlake. This guy is entitled. He should have gotten a driver. He should have gotten a friend to drive. This is ridiculous. So he was stopped twice. He was warned, and now he's still out there trying to pitch a fit. This is maddening. And it's even crazier because the stiff drink, that one martini that he says he got, well, turns out, yes, they serve a specific martini. Apparently, it's called the Vesper Martini, and it contains Grey Goose vodka, Tanqueray gin, and it has a thick twist of lemon rind. But it's there is no chaser in it. No mixer, just pure alcohol. Cocktail blogger Moody Mixology notes the cocktail is not for the faint of heart, as the recipe usually calls for a whopping 4 ounces of liquor. It's safe to say that the level of alcohol in this martini is equivalent to a double of just about any other cocktail. So he clearly got this insanely stiff martini. It sounds like it, because the bartenders have come forward and said he only had one drink. Well, apparently he had this drink. So maybe the restaurant's trying to save their face because they serve such strong alcohol and they should have noticed better. But that's now the routine. So this could really come back to bite him in the butt, because he admitted to having just one martini. But if he really didn't indeed have this one martini, well, yeah, that could have made you plastered, dude. So you're supposed to know better. But here's where I want to focus the rest of the story, because I am just sickened by this. And there's a lot of reactions who've noticed this online. The exclusive from Daily Mail. Sorry, I don't have any proof that this was leaked by Justin's team, but it sure reads that way. Who else is putting this out there? I guess some of the other rich, elite, maybe Chris Cuomo, all these rich Hampton people who don't want to get pulled over. Leave us alone. We're rich and powerful. You're not supposed to pull us over. This is crazy. So now they've literally put this whole guy's name, face, personal details all out in the world. That's what I mean by doxing. Because why, since when do we go into the details of the officers pulling over DWIs? But now we're doing it to try to defend Justin Timberlake. So now he's making a name for himself. Officer Arkinson, who's 24 this month, pulled over Timberlake Monday night after watching him blow a stop sign and swerve in the right lane. In his report, he talked about Timberlake being unsteady and refusing a breath test. Hilariously, he's so young he didn't seem to know who Timberlake was. Arkinson wasn't even born when Timberlake was a member of NSYNC. Ouch. By 2001, Timberlake was a rising star, as we know, but he's already been known for his pullover attempts, nicknaming this officer has been known after his 3 short months for being the Sag Harbor German bad guy and a little redheaded dip S among the Hamptons' wealthy residents. I love this guy. My God, Officer Arkinson. Sorry, they're bravo for going against the grain and actually sticking it to the rich Hampton elite. I mean, I love this guy. People are out there trying to now give him crap, but I think it's backfiring. Spencer, a writer for Shelton, is one driver who claims he had an unpleasant encounter with Arkinson. He was recently trying to find a parking spot before meeting a friend when he performed a quick U-turn. Arkinson pounced when he spotted him making the turn. I was surprised he pulled me over. It was off season. No one was around. He was a D-head. It was a D-head move. I felt like he pulled me over just for the sake of doing it. Luckily, he was given a warning. You weren't even ticketed and you're complaining? Dude gives you a break and you're complaining about this guy, calling him a D-head? Sounds like it was justified. The second time, Arkinson wasn't so nice. Spencer was driving near the Sag Harbor School, and Arkinson pulled him over for talking on a cell phone. I explained to him I was on a speaker, and I was just holding my phone, but he told me I should have been using Bluetooth. Yeah, you're not supposed to hold a phone, dude. A lot of excuses from these elite drivers. Oh, I'm supposed to get a second break now that I'm holding my phone while driving through the Hamptons. I thought he would give me a break, and I was driving less than 25 miles per hour, trying to get to the Y in East Hampton. Instead, he hit him with a $145 ticket that he hasn't paid. I only had less than 30 minutes to swim. It really interrupted my workout and lunch plans. Oh, F you. Oh, it really interrupted my workout and lunch plans. So annoying that I was pulled over for talking on my phone, which you're not supposed to do. Put your phone down. Look, I know a lot of people do it. It's not right. But if you get caught, you don't get to go complain and go, wah, wah, I was caught on my phone. Don't be a Prince Harry. No, don't go complain. You're no victim if you actually break the law. My goodness. Another longtime Sag Harbor resident remembers when Arkinson was a traffic controller or control officer and a brownie or traffic officer before he moved up to the ranks in force. Locals said he has never received a ticket. Everyone knew where the cops would park. And he wasn't surprised that he had no idea who Timberlake was. If that is not your taste in music, how would you know? Arkinson's showdown with the singer bound to be released. If anything came out, it's all on body cam. Mm-hmm. So really, no one's really complaining. Few elite people complaining over stupid stuff that he doesn't do, that they did. They admitted they did, and now we're trying to dox this guy and put him out there. Well known by the locals as being a strict enforcement of traffic laws. Good. Good. Now, the question is, was this his PR team? I'm not the only one who thought of it. Here's Foxy Farmer coming. Is a scumbag for this PR play. The young cop who arrested Justin and likely saved lives is being painted as the Sag Harbor German bad guy and little red-headed dip S by the Hamptons rich. Why? Because he does his job and holds spoiled brats accountable. I preach. Foxy Farmer's right on the money. Amen. But nope. This is now how we're going to try to spin it. Seeing it defend a cop because he's that much to hate. This is how much they hate Timberlake is nuts. They're now trying to defend this cop. Oh, here's another one. It's very much still, the media is currently doxing a 23-year-old cop because he reads arrest report, arrested Justin Timberlake for DWI, and also arrests and tickets other wealthy people for breaking law. All this grief for him? I don't get it either. Arrests privileged celebrities and makes rich people seethe. Michael Arkinson is an absolute Chad. I like this guy. I absolutely like this guy. But now he's all over the media. Rookie cop makes people follow the law, even if they're rich, and famous people promote this guy. 100%, I'm liking that. The fact that this young officer has quickly developed a reputation for strict enforcement of safety law demonstrates some cops take traffic enforcement seriously. We're definitely going to need to automate traffic enforcement. Look, rookie Sag Harbor does his job very well. There, fix the headline for you. Facts. Rich folk believe that money gives you the right to break the law. Kudos to the rookie officer for doing his job. And the writer who called him the bad guy, you are a piece of shit. You're lucky I was not the one who stopped you. This is crazy. So anyway, bravo to this officer. I'm sorry they've now released all this personal information on you. Keep doing your job, my man. It takes balls to do what you're doing. I would love to have this guy on someday. If they ever give you crap, you hit us up. We will help tell the truth on your name, because I am all for officers doing their job correctly, and I don't believe this was some sort of missed opportunity. Now, wait, we're still waiting for this body cam footage? Will the rich Hampton elite somehow manage to keep it under lock and key? We shall see. In the meanwhile, if you want to be alerted when this or other news arrives, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for all alerts, smash that like button, and leave a comment down below. Also, I'd love for you to check out my last video. The Taylor Swift Dave Grohl battle is pretty intense. I think we found the origin, but none of you guys click my Taylor Swift videos. I like her. I want to be able to reported it from time to time. So head on over there, check out the latest. I'll put it right there on the left. Give it a click, give it a watch. Did you get notified? Also, what's your opinion on this story? Tell me in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for more here on Popcorn Planet.